Let's talk about something big, something life changing, something that could help you break free from the 9 to 5 grind, build real wealth, and actually take control of your life. Let's talk about buying a business in 2025. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Me buy a business? Isn't that risky? Don't I need a lot of money or experience for that? Not necessarily. In fact, buying a business in 2025 might be one of the smartest things you ever do if you do it right. In this video, I'm going to walk you through why buying a business now makes sense, what types of businesses to look at, and the exact reasons more people are doing it every single day. So, if you're tired of working for someone else, if you're looking for something more stable than a job, or if you've been sitting on cash wondering what to do with it, this video is for you. So let's get into it. First, let's look at the big picture. Right now, the world is changing fast. AI is replacing jobs, the cost of living is going up, and people are getting fed up with living paycheck to paycheck. But here's the good news: business ownership is becoming more available than ever before. There are more businesses for sale right now than at any point in recent history. Why? Because a lot of business owners are retiring. Most small business owners in the US are over the age of 55, and many of them want to sell their businesses instead of just closing the doors. That means if you've got the money, or even if you don't, but know how to use the right tools, you can walk into a profitable business and make it your own. Think about that for a second. Instead of starting from scratch, you could buy something that's already up and running, something with customers, something with cash flow, something that's proven to work. And guess what? Banks and lenders actually prefer helping people buy a business instead of start one from zero. That's because there's less risk for them. They can look at the numbers, they can see the profits, they know what they're financing. When you buy something that's already producing income, you're not gambling. You're investing in a system that's already working. You're buying time. You're buying peace of mind. You're buying opportunity. Now, let's talk about what kinds of businesses people are buying. There are a lot of options: laundromats, car washes, cleaning services, coffee shops, pest control, landscaping, dental clinics, home health care, nail salons, you name it. But today, I want to talk to you about something different, something that's growing fast, brings in high profits, and helps people feel better about themselves. I'm talking about GLP-1 weight loss clinics. These are brick and mortar medical clinics that help people lose weight using FDA approved medications like semaglutide and tirzepatide. Now, you may know them by their brand names like Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro. Here's why these businesses are blowing up right now. One, obesity is at an all time high. Nearly half of all adults in America are overweight or obese, and people are looking for real science backed solutions. Two, these new weight loss medications are changing lives. People are finally getting real, lasting results, and they're willing to pay for it. Three, most insurance doesn't cover these meds yet, which means cash pay clinics are thriving. And four, margins are huge. Some of these clinics are doing over $1 million per year in revenue, and a large chunk of that is profit. Now, here's the kicker: you don't even have to be a doctor to own one. Let me say that again. You don't have to be a doctor to own a medical weight loss clinic. You hire licensed medical providers to handle the clinical work while you manage the business side. Just like how McDonald's franchise owners don't flip burgers, they run the show from the top. And the best part, this is not a franchise. You don't pay royalties. You don't follow someone else's rules. You have full independence and full control. That means you keep 100% of the profits. There's no middleman taking a cut. You're not locked into some rigid system or stuck with corporate red tape. You build it your way, run it your way, and grow it your way. So, what does it really take to buy a business like this? Here's the truth: it takes capital, courage, and a clear path. Let's start with the capital. Some clinics can be started for as little as $100 to $120,000, depending on your location, staff, and setup. You can do this. Many people think you need millions of dollars to own a successful business. You don't. You just need the right strategy and the willingness to make your move. Now, let's talk about courage. Buying a business is a bold move. It's a shift from being an employee to being a boss, and it means being responsible for results, for people, and for performance. But here's the thing: you're already working hard, you're just doing it for somebody else. Why not do it for yourself? Why not take that energy and effort and put it toward building something that's yours? That's where the magic happens. Real freedom isn't about working less, it's about working on your terms in your own lane toward your own goals. Now, let's talk about the path. When it comes to buying a GLP-1 clinic, you don't have to do this alone. There are experts who can help, from site selection, licensing, staffing, pharmacy partnerships, legal, marketing. We got you covered. You don't need to know everything before you start. You just need to know who to ask. And we've helped tons of new owners go from thinking about it to fully owning and running a cash producing clinic in just 30 days or so. Now, let's break down a simple example. Meet Camille. She was a burned out HR manager, tired of sitting in meetings all day. She had some savings, a decent credit score, and a dream of building something of her own. She didn't want to start from zero. She wanted something proven. We helped her open a GLP-1 weight loss clinic in a mid sized city. She leased a small space, hired a nurse practitioner, and launched with local ads and social media. Within 90 days, she was cash flow positive. Within 6 months, she was making over $40,000 a month in gross revenue. By the end of the year, she had expanded to 2 locations. No franchise fees, no medical background, no nonsense, just a simple, real business built around solving a huge problem and helping people feel amazing in their own skin. And guess what? Camille had no business degree, no MBA, no past experience in healthcare. She simply followed the blueprint and stayed consistent. Now let's look at the flip side. What happens if you don't do anything? You keep working your job, hoping for a raise, maybe dealing with layoffs and watching inflation eat away at your savings. That's the trap most people are stuck in. But when you buy a business, especially one that helps people and produces steady income, everything changes. You wake up excited, set your own hours, you build real equity, you help others transform their lives, and you create a better future for yourself and your family. You're not just making money, you're making impact. So, should you buy a business in 2025? If you're someone who wants more freedom, more income, more purpose, then yes, you should seriously consider it. Now, not everyone is cut out for business ownership. That's true, but more people are capable than they realize. And right now, the door is wide open. You just have to walk through it. So here's what I want you to do next. If this sounds like something you want to explore further, if the idea of owning your own clinic gets you excited, if you're tired of waiting for permission to live life on your own terms, then I invite you to book a free call with our team. We'll walk you through everything you need to know. No pressure, no hard pitch, just real talk, real numbers, and real answers. And if you're still in the research phase, we've got a free guide called Fat Profits that breaks down the entire GLP-1 business model. Download it, read it, think about it. But whatever you do, don't sit on the sidelines, because the people who win in 2025 will be the ones who take action now. You can keep trading time for money, or You can buy a business and build something that pays you every single day, even when you're not working. You don't have to be a marketing genius. You don't need to go back to school. You just need the right plan, the right support, and the willingness to start. This is your shot. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. From my lips to your ears, I love you. I'll see you next time.